Hello everyone, my name is Fabian Chichester. I'm the CEO and founder of Blue Sage. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of Blue Sage and how it all came about. Blue Sage is actually the names of the parents of my dog. My dog's name is Remy Martin. He's a world famous dog that is popular throughout the whole entire world and has sired over 300 offspring. People all over come to see this dog, to breed to this dog, and just to have a image of this dog. Once you see Remy Martin, it's a whole different experience that this dog will bring to your life. I came up with the concept of a clothing line so people that can't see the dog, they'll be able to have that experience of this dog through the clothes. Hence the name Blue Sage came about because Remy's father's name is Blue and his mother's name is Sage. And I'm about to give you guys the Blue Sage experience through a clothing line. The concept took me about a year and a half to come up with. It was kind of funny because I had a gentleman flying all the way from Japan to come and see Remy. Now, when he left my home, my wife said to me, "Where did this guy come from?" I said, "He just got off a plane from Japan." That's what really made me realize that the dog that I have is not just a regular dog. From there came the point of, let's create this clothing line. The main thing is I had to get designers that were able to understand the vision and the magnitude of this animal. I was able to find two awesome designers, Jason Lee and Leilani. The first thing I said to them was, come and see the dog before we even talk about any business. When they came and saw the dog, I had to not really say anything after that because they were in awe and they were like, I get it, I get it. They said, if this is what this clothing line is going to be about, I want to be part of it. From there, we sat down and decided how we wanted each piece of the clothing, because this clothing line is going to tell you the story of this famous dog. Now, every piece, including like this shirt I'm wearing, will have a picture of the dog, whether it's himself or one of his offsprings. Some of the pieces you'll be able to see the animal right away, and some of the other pieces are a little bit abstract-y, so you kind of have to look to find it. But every piece of clothing has something to do with Remy or where he came from or his story. So now that we got that concept together, it was all about finding fabrics, and we flew to many different places actually on this planet to find the right fabric. We flew all over New York, we flew to the Philippines, we flew to Japan, we flew to Thailand to find the right fabrics and so forth for the clothing line. Our first run actually didn't go as good, so it set us back about another 6 months, because after we saw it laid down, it didn't fulfill what Remy does when you see him. From the designs, to the fabrics, to the thread, to the jeans, to everything is hand detailed. Nothing was left to guess. The second step now is launching the line. We're doing the pool show, we're doing the agenda show in Vegas. But before that, we had to have flyers and our DVDs and the catalogs and so forth. So I went around to find the best people in the industry to make that happen. I used Omni Entertainment, Al Franklin, to make sure my DVDs and all my EPKs were top-notch, from the launching to the clothing line to the preparation and of course the dog. I get asked a question a lot of people that's like, what made you decide to start this line? And the funny thing is, I tell everyone, this isn't something that I wanted to do. This was something I had to do. I actually own Remy Martin, so what he's brought to my family and brought to my life, and seeing this dog, how he's changed many people's life is amazing. And the only way a person could understand what I'm saying is either seeing this dog or having some sort of piece of this dog. The one thing about clothes is that it goes through all generations, all ages, all styles, all race and colors. The dog that we're talking about is a pit bull, and that's one of those animals that's very stereotyped. With the clothing line though, it's able to break all stereotype barriers and so forth, because that's one thing Remy does do, is when you see him, he breaks all stereotypes, all barriers, because you just look at him and appreciate him for, wow, I've never seen nothing like this. So the clothing line for me is something I'm offering the world of the experience I've had with this dog and what this dog has brought to people that have met him and people all around the world. This dog has its own fan club, Remy Mania. There's a board that's a live board that talks about this dog. This dog is well known in places like China, which might have a little village that knows this dog. Now to the world, it's just my dog in my backyard. But reality, this dog has touched and moved a lot of people. when you see the clothing now, and now you know the story, you'll be able to kind of get a little piece of what I'm able to experience and what this dog has done for many people. It's funny because a lot of my peers ask me, Fabian, what made you decide to do this line? You're very successful, you have your own business, money has never been an issue for you and your family, and we see that now you've pretty much closed out all of your business, you've taken all of your money, millions, and put into this line. And the only thing I could tell them is that I had to do this because it makes me happy, and the gift that I'm about to give to humanity and to this world makes it all worth millions and millions of dollars. When you see this clothing line and you see the work and ethics and hard work and me putting my family, my financials, and everything I got into this line, it's going to come out in the clothes. Why? For one reason, for when someone wears that piece of clothes, they'll feel exactly what I feel when I see my dog. They'll feel exactly what I feel when I look at my dog. And they'll say, you know what, I enjoy wearing Blue Sage, I enjoy buying Blue Sage. Why? Because it's real. It comes from a real guy, a real dog, and a real story. Definitely be on the lookout for Blue Sage. It's a clothing line that's coming way from the left. It's not a famous rapper, it's not a famous artist, it's not a famous, celebrity that's launching a line. This is a true story of a famous dog that is holding it down in the dog arena. And check out the line because everybody that's backing this line are true, real people, and you'll see it in the clothing line. Call all the stores, find out where they're at, check the websites. We're on MySpace, we're on iMeme, look for the commercials, look for the ads, but definitely find out the story. Even if you didn't buy a piece, once you find out the story, you'll go and buy a piece because that's what this clothing line is going to do for you. Last but not least, I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone that played a part in Blue Sage. I'm very, very excited. I definitely want to tell my designers and my partners, Jason and Leilani, thank you very, very much. You guys, without you guys, I wasn't going to be able to put this project together. Now that the project is done and actually seeing it all come to exactly the level I wanted to be at, it's a great project. I want to thank Al Franklin and Omni Entertainment for putting together and giving me the time to speak a little bit on this beautiful EPK that we put together for you guys to get a little bit of the story. Check out the commercials, you guys. Check out the billboards. Check out the magazines because we're coming strong for 2006. And definitely check out Remy Martin. So thank you.